Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's video is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. And once again, it's coming from a Facebook post. And the post was that dating is nothing but legal prostitution. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I've probably referenced that once or twice in a video or two. But we're actually going to talk about it. So that's going to be the question. Is dating legal prostitution? Now, my answer might offend some people. My answer, people might agree with. But I'm going to say yes. Dating is legal prostitution. The only downside, okay, better yet, the main thing is prostitution or escorting. You get it up front. Dating, you're chipping in to get it. And you remember I brought that up before in a previous video, that some men have more money than time. So it's more beneficial just to pay for it up front, do what you need to do, and go on about your business. Dating takes time. It takes investment. And it takes, quote unquote, getting to know somebody before you get the cookies. Some might give it up sooner than others. Some might string you along and you never get it. And some, they'll do the 90-day rule and give you the obligatory box, which that's not always fun, right? But when I say yes, you're still paying for it. Because the main thing, the main incentive for a man to even date a woman, even though I know a lot of y'all guys are going to lie, is to have sex with that woman that you're interested in. Yeah, you might want something more than just sex, but that's the main objective. That's the primary objective. I want to get that box first. So in the meantime, you have to entertain her, impress her, jump through hoops, which at times, not every time, but most of the time, is going to require you to shell out some cash. So you're still paying for the box. The only difference is you're chipping in and you're doing it slowly. You're working your way towards it. The only, like I said, the thing that sucks about it is when you finally get it and it's not good, or it didn't live up to expectation, and you're like, damn, I would have been better off just to get it right away. Just pay an escort, a prostitute, get it right away, get what I paid for, because some prostitutes offer more services than others. So I'm saying you find the one that has the services you're looking for and pay the fee. That's it. Go on about your business. But yes, dating, I'm saying, of course, you want to date somebody you're into or somebody you actually see a potential future with. But like I said, the first thing, at least for a man, and I know some of y'all are going to cap, but you know I'm right. The main thing you want to do is smash. First and foremost. Now, her personality, all the other redeemable qualities, that's what she's going to need to stand on to keep you around. Because if you get the box and get that post-nut clarity, the magic is out the window. And that's why a lot of women don't want to give it up right away. But at the same time, if a woman is really into you, she's going to give it up sooner than not. Trust me. Trust me. Yes, men and women, we are different. But that's one thing that is the same. You're going to want to be romantic or sexually involved with somebody you really like sooner than later. That's why I always say that I don't expect to get the box on the first date, even the second, hopefully by the third, but even the third. But you should at least get a kiss on the first date. If you don't get a kiss on the first date, cut her off because she don't like you like that. A woman that likes you like that, she's not going to make you wait for that. No, I'm saying, and plus a kiss is more intimate, and women like intimacy more than the act of sex itself. They like sex too, but that comes second. Us is it's first. It's the same thing, but in reverse. But back to the question at hand: is dating legal prostitution? The answer is yes, because you are still paying for it. Either way. The only difference is you're chipping in to get it. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people want to disagree with it because it makes them feel better. It makes them sleep better at night to know that I didn't take the path of least resistance or the easy way out by just paying up front. Like I actually work for the box, so I'm the man. And I say, you just a trick. Or you just a trick or you a sucker because you paid for it up front. But who's the real sucker? I'm saying the guy that pays for it up front and gets what he paid for and leaves, or the guy that got strung along and had to chip in, paid probably 4 or 5 times as much to finally get it, and it wasn't all that. So who's the real sucker when you really think about it? See, to me, that's the real trick because you got tricked. Even more so if you don't get it, if you was used as a foodie call. So you got tricked. Like I said before, when I think about a trick, I think of a guy that pays a woman's way but gets nothing out of it. If you pay a prostitute and she sucks your dick, you got something out of it. So that's why I refer to those guys as Johns more so than tricks, right? I guess trick because it's more convenient and, it's ubiquitous. Everybody says it. Like a woman who sleeps around is a hoe or a thought. Everybody just calls them that, even though there's other terms for it. So that's why I'm just going to say they're Johns, they're customers, more so than tricks. A trick to me would be like going to the strip club. Because, yeah, you tossing money to look at a woman. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's being a trick. I mean, go to the strip club is fine. If you want to go to the strip club, that's more than fine. I'm not knocking you for it. And I'm saying that being called a trick, I mean, it's not the worst term in the world. Not to me. I know to a lot of you guys it is. Right? Like what I'm saying, fine. You a fucking trick. It is what it is. Fuck it. I'm saying you want to toss your money at a chick dancing on a pole? Fine, do that. If you get entertainment out of it, hey, it is what it is. But like I'm saying, but you ain't getting no nut out of it. That's what I'm saying. Like that's being the trick to me. I'm saying if you getting a nut out of it, you're getting some kind of sexual fulfillment. That's not being a trick. But that's my definition of it. My definition is not widespread, unfortunately. And I can deal with that. But yep, dating is legal prostitution when you really break it down. Now, that's not to say that dating is bad. I'm saying if you're dating for something long-term, you got to do what you got to do. I'm saying you got to pay to play regardless. I'm saying when it comes down to it. Now, some women, they'll give it up for free. Some women, they'll give it up for a bottle of Henny and a blunt. You know what I mean? Like, it's as simple as that. But you had to pay for that blunt. You had to pay for that bottle of Henny. But I'm saying, fine, she just wants a good time. Right? Or if she just genuinely likes you and wants to give it up. That's it. I'm saying there are women like that. That's not the majority, but they're out here. But it also depends what kind of guy you are, too. I'm saying if you're a guy that has that kind of appeal and women are really digging you like that, they feeling you like that, they're going to give it up for the free ski. But that's not always guaranteed. The majority of the time, you're going to have to spend some money. You're going to have to pay to play. That's just the way the game works. Me, I'll fully accepted that. Some guys have, some guys haven't. It is what it is. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.